the #1 complaint about lawyers. That is lack of communication. I'm Steve Kramer, the Kramer Law Firm. I'm a Florida foreclosure defense attorney, and today we're talking about the #1 complaint about attorneys: lack of communication. You call your attorney, you can't get a call back. You email your attorney, you can't get an email back. You're trying to get a hold of your attorney for this important issue going on in your life, and you can't get a call back. Why are we different? Well, we're different for a few reasons. It is really important to me to have a good communication with my client. In fact, it's really the most important thing, because I believe that most people want an attorney to go to bat for them. Most people want to feel like they're being taken care of, and that's what we do as your attorney. How do we make sure that we do it differently than other attorneys? We have a call log. We log every single call that comes into our office. Every single one gets written down. And every one of those, there's an in column and there's an out column. And every call that comes in must be returned within a business day. That's the rules in our office. That's the way that we do it. The other thing we do is this. I like to set out right from the beginning that if you need to get a hold of an attorney, if you need to get a hold of me, and you can't get me on the phone when you call that first time, set a teleconference. I'm always available with a teleconference. So go ahead and set that teleconference. That way we've got a specific time to talk. We don't wind up in the phone tag game where you call me, I call you, you call me, I call you, and before you know it, you haven't gotten an answer to your question. So we can schedule a teleconference. The other thing we've got is called a contact log. That is a log of every client that we have, and in the months, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, whatever, right? And we have to show, our firm has to show that we've contacted, made some kind of communication with that client once every month, because you should know what's going on with your case. We should talk every 30 days. That's how it works. Finally, we always try to write letters to our clients, just to update. Hey, we're checking in, this is what's going on. Or here's a copy of what we filed in your case, so you know what's going on. This is really important. This is a added expense that a lot of people don't go to, but that I think is important, because I want to have a good relationship with you. I want you to feel like you're being taken care of. And the other thing that we've got to understand is that you need to call us. Clients need to stay in touch with us. When you have a question, don't just sit on it. Feel free to call me, because the reason that you've got me as your attorney is so that you can feel like you're being taken care of. Why am I telling you this? Because if you're dealing with any kind of case, you probably have questions, you're probably wondering how it works, or maybe you've been represented by a lawyer in the past. Either way, I want you to have this information. Do me a favor, if you really enjoyed this video, click the like button below. That way your friends and family can benefit from the information that I'm giving you right now. Thanks for watching again. Call me if you need to. I'm Steve Kramer, the Kramer Law Firm. Thanks for watching.